Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my Saturday night's main event predictions. For those of you who don't know, we did a prediction video for this same PLE, but like a couple weeks back. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's new. It's basically just a like a little like a Raw or SmackDown, except there are title matches on it. And I was kind of mad about it because I mean, like, it's not really gonna feel special if you do it like every single month. Like, what the hell would be the purpose to have this go on for literally months straight, like one of each month? I mean, sure, it's a way to get title matches on the show, but like it's kind of pointless. Either way, we're gonna find a way to make the video entertaining. So if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to do so. We're on the road to 600. We only got 10 more to do. I know we can do it. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and let's predict Saturday night's main event 2025. Let's start by talking about Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu in a singles match, and what I think is probably going to be the best match of the entire show. To be fair, overall, I mean, I feel like the booking here, like, it was just kind of like slopped together at like a little last minute thing. I think the winner of this is going to be super obvious, but I mean, I do kind of see Braun Strowman winning this, but like on the second hand, like, he's 40, so like I really don't see the point of having him win here. So, like, I am gonna go with Jacob Fatu to win this, but mainly because, like, you know, when Solo left, he said he's just getting started. I mean, I feel like that's gonna mean something. You know, he's gonna have plans for the future. You know, if he's gonna be this big bad main event guy, then he can't be losing to irrelevant Braun Strowman, who's way past his prime here. I mean, I feel like you got to put Jacob Fatu over in this one. I mean, there's just no point in having Braun Strowman lose. On the other hand, I feel like this is one of those, you know, like powerhouse dream matches that we're gonna get. You know, like everyone's been wanting Gunther versus Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker versus Jacob Fatu. So I feel like this is a good powerhouse match. This is gonna be very, very entertaining, and Jacob Fatu will come out on top. And now we can talk about the contract signing, the apparent contract signing that's gonna happen between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, with Shawn Michaels being the special guest enforcer of that whole signing. Honestly, I don't think I could care less about anything that there is right now. This is probably gonna end in an all-out brawl, as it usually does, with Shawn Michaels supposedly hitting a sweet chin music on Kevin Owens and then raising Cody's hand. And then all the hype comes in about everything. Yeah, it's stupid. They should have just put this on SmackDown. Alright, and now we can talk about a real match. Now it's Braun Breaker versus Sheamus, and this is also a match that I'm super excited for. Honestly, the decision to predict who's gonna win is honestly a lot harder than it should be. Like, I really should pick Braun Breaker to win this by a landslide, but I feel like if they were gonna give Sheamus's Intercontinental title, it would be like, now would be the time to do it. I feel like the Sheamus has lost to Braun Breaker over and over again, you know? I mean, like, if Sheamus loses this, I mean, like, he's done. You know, he shouldn't challenge for it anymore, unless it would be with a ladder match at WrestleMania. On the other hand, I also feel that, like, if Braun Breaker loses this, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily hurt him. It wouldn't necessarily hurt his character. It would just be like the second time in a row that his IC title reign was just cut short. So I got this theory. I think Braun Breaker's gonna win, but it's gonna have a lot to do with Ludwig Kaiser getting involved in the match, because, you know, like, he's gonna attack both men. He feels like he should be next in line, blah blah blah, all that stuff, you know, and then they're gonna all end up fighting. No matter what, though, Sheamus needs to come out on top. Like, maybe it's gonna end up in all brawl, and everything. But I feel like Braun Breaker is gonna need to attack Ludwig Kaiser, you know, and then Sheamus is gonna hit a couple bro kicks and he's gonna stand tall and the crowd's gonna be cheering. But Ludwig Kaiser is gonna cost Sheamus the match, and then they're gonna eventually, you know, keep on feuding for a chance at Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental titles. I mean, I just feel like if Braun Breaker loses at a completely pointless PLE, then like what would even be the point? I feel like Sheamus should beat Braun Breaker, but at like a higher stage at WrestleMania. Alright, and now we can go ahead and talk about Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. And I'm a little confused as to why they would put this feud here. I mean, we literally just got the feud earlier last year. What's the point of doing it again? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, like, we obviously know that Rhea Ripley is gonna win. What's the point of making her lose? Like, she just got back the title. I mean, there's no point in even having this match to begin with. She should have had it with someone different. Now we can finally talk about the main event of the evening, probably the match that's worth talking about, actually. It is Gunther versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. I gotta say, they've done a pretty good job building up this feud in just a short amount of time that they've had to do it. But real quick, I gotta voice one thing. I am so sick of WWE putting Jey Uso in matches that you know he's gonna lose. Like, you know that Gunther can't lose this match on a random house show. Like, what? I mean, like, we obviously know that Gunther's gonna win this. Like, again, like, Jey Uso can't win the title right now. I mean, if this was WrestleMania or SummerSlam, and if Gunther didn't have plans to go into the future, yeah, I could see Jey Uso winning this. However, like, I just can't get behind them putting Jey Uso in matches that you obviously know he's going to lose. And honestly, it's so sad because Jey Uso's absolutely amazing, though. I guess Triple H can't be happy with it because Jey Uso's not a champion that's like Gunther, where he's just this big dude with 300 pounds of muscle. Like, I don't understand the point. Guys, that is going to do it for my Saturday night's main event predictions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you already know what to do to show support. I'm not going to get into the thing. You guys already saw it in the whole intro. So without further ado, I'll see y'all guys the next time I upload. Peace out.